Hi, everyone. I want to welcome you all back. I hope you've been doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be doing something special for you guys. I'm going to be reading the intro from my new book, The Thorn in My Flesh. So, hope you stay here with me. Let me find it here. I've recently published the book. For those of you that have been waiting for it, it is now out. I have been getting some sales come in. Thank you all that have been ordering. If you haven't got a chance to order, I'll tell you where you can find it. You should find it in the link below in the video. So, all right, the introduction. I wanted to read this myself. I'm gonna be going over other parts of the book later on, but today I am reading the intro, and I wanted to do this myself so you could kind of feel where I was coming from as I was writing the book. So today we're going to begin with the intro. One day, as I was praying, God came to me in a vision and showed me a book. This very book that you are holding now. He said, I want you to write a book and name it The Thorn in My Flesh. He even showed me the front cover, down to the color and the title I would use. He didn't need to explain why. I already understood because I had been walking through the process of my thorn for some time, even though it was still a part of my life. A few years earlier, I had wrestled with a weakness that tormented me with guilt every time I struggled. I tried to overcome it on my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't. Shame, condemnation, and regret wrapped around me like chains, keeping me bound and isolated. I lacked a full understanding of true salvation, repentance, God's grace, and the reality of the gospel, and I was paying the price of that misunderstanding. Yet, even in that struggle, God was at work. What I saw as weakness, failure, and brokenness, he saw as an opportunity. That thorn in my flesh, the persistent struggle I couldn't overcome, became a tool in my prophetic training. It shaped my heart, refined my character, and deepened my intimacy with him. Slowly, through surrender, prayer, and trusting his ways instead of my own, he began the work of deliverance that only he could accomplish. This thorn was more than a struggle. It was a spiritual classroom. It taught me patience, humility, and reliance on God's wisdom. It trained me to hear his voice more clearly, to minister in the moment, and to walk step by step in his prophetic process. This book is for anyone who feels broken, confused, or trapped by shame and regret. It is for those who struggle silently with a weakness they can't seem to overcome, who don't fully understand how God's mercy and grace can bring freedom, or who are navigating their own prophetic journey. Here, I share my personal experience with my own thorn in the flesh to show how clinging to God through the struggle allows Him to transform what once felt like a burden into a pathway of grace, purpose, and prophetic destiny. If this intro speaks to you and it sounds like you would love to read my book, I'll have the link below that you can click on to go order. Thank you all for listening. I'll see you all soon. Have a good remainder of your day.